Hello everyone, today let us understand one more y concept video. In this video, we'll try to understand how x to the power of 0 is actually 1 and how x to the power of negative values really work. So let us start with some example. And before that, let us understand the definition of exponent or power on this one. So this power value we can also call as exponent or power, both are same, we can call it either way, and this x we call as base. So exponent is something which tells us how many number of times the same number gets multiplied by itself. Suppose if I write x to the power of 5, basically it is x into x into x into x into x. So it is always tough for us to write 5 times x, right? The x is getting multiplied by 5 times by itself. So the reason we usually use x to the power of y. That is what we were given. So you can write this same value as x to the power of 5. So 5 is something which how many number of times the base gets multiplied by itself, and x we call it as the base. So this is the definition. Now let us continue doing that. X to the power of y you write like this, and x to the power of 4 we write x into x into x into. Basically you multiply the base by 4 times, which is your exponent. Same way x to the power of 3, which is x into x into x, right? So basically we already know this, but why I'm trying to write why I'm trying to tell you again is I want you people to understand the pattern. Don't remember or recall it. Here the purpose of the video is to understand why is like this, why this is like this. That is the objective of our videos, not to tell you something which you already learned. So here let us understand the pattern. So what I am doing, I am decreasing 1 from my exponent or power. I see the number of x's which are getting multiplied are getting by 1. So I am reducing to 3. So I see only 3x and I lost one more x from above answer. Same way x to the power of 2, which is x into x. I am missing one more x from above 1 because I decreased my power to 1. Same way x to the power of means x. Again I am missing one more x from above answer, right? So this is how I am writing. Now let us understand x to the power of 0. I know you all know some x to the power of 0 is already 1. We all know that. I am not here to tell you that again. But I am here to tell why x to the power of 0 is 1. Why not x or why not 0? I want you people to understand this concept. This is the main objective of my video. So now let's do this analysis in little different way. So we already spoke about x to the power of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, how it works. So let's go with one example. X to the power of 2, which is x into x. When I say x to the power of 3, x into x into x. So x to the power of 4 means x into x into x into x. So here what I am happening, I am increasing my power by 1. My number of x's are getting increased, if you see here. Now let us go little bit back. X to the power of 1 means x, right? We all know. Means what is happening? If I am increasing my exponent by 1, my number of x's getting multiplied are increasing. Alright? If I am decreasing my exponent by minus 1, 2 to 1 means I decreased to 1. So my number of x's are getting decreased by 1. Same way, when I say x to the power of 0, my number of x should get decreased by 1 because I have reduced to 1 to 0. So ideally what value should come here? This is the actual question to think of. So now let us understand the pattern little better. So what is happening? Whenever I am increasing my exponent, I am multiplying the value by x. When I am decreasing the exponent by minus 1, I am dividing the previous value by x. See here, x to the power of 2 is x into x. Now x to the power of 1 means one value I reduced from exponent, means basically going backward is dividing the base value. So x into x by x is x. Now I went one more step backward and reduced one more 1, which is 0. Now what I have to do, as per formula, I need to divide previous answer by base, which is x. We already know x by x is always 1. I hope you people are getting my point, how x to the power of 0 became 1. So increasing the exponent from its previous value will multiply the base to the previous value answer. Decreasing the exponent value from previous value is actually dividing the base from previous answer. My previous answer is x by x and I am dividing with base. X into x by x is x. Again I reduced one more one from my previous exponent, which is x power 0. Now as per the rule or the pattern, I need to divide the previous answer divided by the base itself, which is x by x, which is 1. So this is the actual reason why x to the power of 0 is 1. Right? Now we understood x to the power of 0 is 1. Now let us understand how x to the power of minus 1 works. So same formula. Divide, I have reduced minus 1, right? So whenever I am reducing my exponent, what I have to do? I have to divide my previous answer by x, by base basically. Means x to the power of minus 1 is always 1 by x. Now let us understand x to the power of minus 2. I have reduced minus 1 from my previous answer. So I know what is the previous answer, which is 1 by x. I need to divide this by my base. Right? So we all know the division formula, right? So 1 by x divided by x means basically 1 by x square. I hope you people are clear now. Now x to the power of minus 3. How it works? I have reduced by minus 1. So I need to take my previous answer 1 to the power of x square divided by its base x. Again it will become x to the power of 3. Means x to the power of minus 3 is 1 divided by x to the power of 3. Right? X to the power of minus 3 is 1 divided by x to the power of plus 3. Same way x to the power of minus 4 equal to 1 divided by x to the power of 4. This is how the x to the power of 0 and negative powers of x will actually work. So the negative power of any base doesn't mean it's a negative number. Rather it is 1 divided by the x to the power of positive power. So this is how we can understand and identify how x to the power of 0 is 1 and how negative powers came into picture. So I hope we could crack one of the why question today, why x to the power of 0 is 1. Thanks for watching the video. Let us explore so many why concepts in future and make our day curious.